Hello and welcome to PSEL baseball action. Sorry about we had some technical difficulties with joining us here in the top of the second inning. Nothing has happened so far. So far it's been 4 up, 4 down for Jace Dominic on the mound for the Bootleggers and 3 up, 3 down for Anthony Cias on the mound for the Coyotes. Coyotes at the plate. Strike one there with one down here in the top of the second. I'm Zach Reynolds alongside Austin Stokes. Dominic fires home another one, that one inside, ball one to Tyler Harries.
Dominique has been going right after these guys so far today, filling up the zone, really commanding his stuff well. So some good looks out of him for through 4 outs so far on his 5th batter of the day.
That one missed inside. It's 2-1 now. Working quickly, that one hits the outside corner. He evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. This one swung hitting to play out at shortstop. High hop, he handles it, throws across, and gets Harry's out. Nice play out there at shortstop.
Made a good piece of contact there, rolling over on it a little bit, which is exactly what Dominique wanted. Edwards making good throw over to Barnes. They're 2 away.
Didn't panic with that high hop, just reached up and snagged it right out of the air.
It's the telltale sign of a really confident infielder is that he knows how to read the hop, and kind of a late jump won't scare him.
That one hit up play by Nicholas Eli, makes it 0-1 on him. Dominic looking for 6 up, 6 down to start his day here for the Bootleggers. That one's fouled off by Eli as well, and he's quickly down. No balls, 2 strikes. Nothing tie here. Top of the second inning. Bootleggers versus Coyotes, PSEL baseball action. 0-2 pitch. Outside.
Really good pitch right there. Probably getting him to try and chase up and away. I know for most hitters that high and away pitch looks really good coming out of the hand. So really good pitch decision there.
1-2, swing and a miss. He got his man. 6 up, 6 down for Jace Dominic. Anthony Cias back to the mound for the Coyotes to try to match it. Stay tuned here on the PSEL Baseball YouTube page.
Like your bacon
Say it. Steady.
ultimate cheeseburger.
Go!
Zach Reynolds, Austin Stokes back here with you for PSEL baseball action. Now here in the bottom of the second, stepping to the plate, it's number 22, Garen Gledhill. For the Bootleggers, he's been one of their better hitters so far early on in this summer season. First pitch from Cias, swing and a miss on the lefty-lefty matchup.
Cias has shown some really impressive stuff in the first inning, Zach. I made a comment to you about how he's mixing up his delivery, hanging there at the top, really throwing off the UCLA timing a base runner might use. So good stuff from him so far. That's going to be really tough to handle on base, especially for a lot of these guys who maybe haven't seen a motion like that before. And just to add fuel to the flame, he's left-handed, so a move over to first would be a pretty easy out for him.
A 1-1 pitch now. That one misses low. It's 2-1. Yeah, he's looking really solid out there. As far as we can tell, he just joined the team today, new to the team. Wearing number 30 for the Coyotes. He's looked good so far. Long look now. Here he goes into the windup. 2-1 pitch to Gledhill. This one swung on, hit to the right side. Over to get it is Valentine at first base, and he misses the throw to Cius, so Gledhill's going to get on base. Threw it behind Cius. He couldn't reach back for it, and the Bootleggers have themselves a base runner here. Nobody out. Bottom of the second inning.
Tough play to make right there. I mean, he was really pressed for time, so can't beat him up too much about a bad throw. Just got to go out and get him on the next one.
Going to bring up Jackson Gifford to the plate now. Out of Cabrillo College. Trying to get something going for the Bootleggers. First base runner of the day for either team. Pickoff attempt back in there safely is Garen Gledhill.
See, there's that really good throw over to first. Not as full pickoff move, but as a lefty, you don't really need to always use your entire pickoff move.
That one misses outside. You can see over there at first base, Gledhill going right back to the bag as soon as Cius lifted up his leg. He's fooled over there.
As a pitcher, I was always jealous that as a right-hander, I was never able to utilize a glide step like he's using. That's going to get a lot of guys out. It's going to cause them to go back and even on a delivery to the plate. So not going to see a ton of stolen bases. Just judging off of the way this guy's throwing the ball, really good stuff from Silas so far.
A swing and a miss on that one from Gifford makes it 1-1 count. Cius comes set. Now he'll step off.
He's showing a lot of attention to Chacon over on first, the courtesy runner.
That one's in there for a strike. Runner goes, the pitch outside and low, throw down, not in time from Josh Loving, and there's a stolen base for Chacon.
I mention it a lot on streams, but he utilized that UCLA timing right there, going after he had already reached the apex of his delivery on the lead kick, so good jump from him there.
Now runner in scoring position here. Next pitch, that one's left up.
Faking him out with an inside move. I can talk about this guy's delivery all day. Just really great stuff. You know, if I'm a college recruiter, this is somebody I'm going to want on my team, a guy that's mixing up his motion to the plate.
Swing and a miss. Got Gifford there, so now there's one down. But still that runner out in the scoring position for the Bootleggers trying to jump on top here in the early goings. That's stepping up to the plate now. It's going to be Bobby Cobine. Good defender for the Bootleggers. See what we can do at the plate. First pitch to him. That one's fouled off. Boy, that was a huge secondary lead out there from Chacon. Almost ended up in front of the shortstop out there.
Yeah, that was a really big jump after the pitch had been delivered. So, going to see if they don't try to throw behind him and get him out.
A little closer to the bag this time, but a big secondary again. That pitch in there on the outside corner. It's 0-2 on Cobine. Cius gets his pitch and comes set. 0-2 to Cobine. That one's left up high. One and two now. 1-2 pitch. This one's popped up right side. Valentine over into foul territory. He'll make the catch for out number 2 of the inning. Takes a lot of pressure off the shoulders of Cius and the Coyotes with the runner out at second base, but now there's 2 down, 1 out away from getting out of it.
Cias has thrown 28 pitches so far, 16 of which have been strikes, so just under 60% on the strike percentage on the day at 57, so really good stuff from him here in just these first couple of innings. 2 away here in the bottom of the second.
J.C. Clee up to the plate. First pitch to him. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1.
A lot of times that pitch can be dangerous. You're leaving a looping breaking ball up and in on the hands. A lot of guys, that doesn't look like it's going to be in on the hands, so they're going to take that cut, and that can usually spell disaster, whether it be a broken bat or a drive out into the gap.
Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, throw down, not in time. Chacon with another stolen base.
Had he gotten a piece of that, that would have been over into the where the third baseman was. Let the ball travel a little bit on him there. So that would have been a really good placed hit and run, whether or not that was planned or not. That would have worked perfectly. Could have seen Chacon come around to score.
0-2 now. The pitch from Cias. This one hit hard up the middle. Sliding stop. Throw across.
Wow.
What a play. The tag. What a play on both ends to get the out there. Even at first base, the grab and tag from Brad Valentine to complete the play. And what a stop from Tyler Harries in the throw. Coyotes get out of it still 0-0 as we head to the bottom of the second. Top of the third now, PSEO baseball action, Bootleggers versus Coyotes. Nicholas Brownyard stepping to the plate. Made a nice play in right field a couple innings ago. Takes first pitch inside for ball 1 from Jace Dominic. The tall lefty goes into his windup and fires home. 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1.
Good way to mix up pitches there. Fooling him inside on the first one and then going up and away with the fastball on the second pitch. Got a good swing and a miss there. 1-1.
Next one in there for a strike as well. Dominic working in a hurry here. That's what I like to see. That's when you know a pitcher's in his groove. He just gets the ball, comes set, and goes right back to the plate like he does here. 1-2 pitch. This one hit right side. That one's going to find some grass and get down for a hit for Brownyard.
It's a little bloop single there, just enough to get it out of the infield. So making good contact on a pitch that a lot of guys wouldn't be able to get any wood on. So that'll put him in a good position here, especially in a 0-0 game, and that'll be the first hit of the day for the Yotes.
That's a tough break for Dominic there. That's exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. Got the jam shot, but the jam shot found grass. This one up high. Misses to Brad Valentine, first baseman, who made that nice grab and tag to complete a really nice play to end the inning for the Coyotes.
In a lot of ways, I'd rather get my first hit early on or give up my first hit early on. That way the stress of carrying that no-hit line throughout the rest of the game's over. So now he's got that behind him. In a lot of ways, it's kind of comforting to know that you can't throw a no-hitter. So moving into the third, it's almost good that you give up your first hit right there. So just a single, you're fine. Just move on to the next guy.
Yeah, especially knowing it's not like it was hit hard or anything. Just the guy got lucky off you. Brownyard leads off first after diving him back safely on that pickoff attempt. Next pitch to Valentine, way up high. Makes it 2-0. Coyotes trying to get something going here against Jace Dominic, who's been very, very good in the early goings here. 2-0 pitch. That one's inside. That was the 3-0 apparently, so he'll take his base. 2 runners on, nobody out here, top of the third. Coming up, it's Jackson Toms.
Tom's the 9-hole hitter today. Here in the bottom of the lineup, still with no one out. He's going to look to trade places with one of these guys, and I'm sure if he gets good contact, Brownyard might round third.
First pitch, that one buzzes the tower. 1 ball, no strikes. Dominic's got a lock in here. Gets a sign in, comes set. Swing and miss. Got him chasing there. It's 1-1.
Dominic leaning a lot of his weight over his front foot. Shows that he's not relying too much on the plant leg throughout his delivery, going with a quick step. So a lot of his power on his fastball is coming from the upper body. I'd be curious to see if he doesn't mix up the way his weight distribution sets on the off speed.
Back pick attempt from Singh. The runner takes off for third. Maybe not the smartest decision behind the plate there. That'll move up a runner to 90 feet away from scoring. Runners at the corners, nobody out.
Yeah, with Brownyard just 90 feet away now, still nobody out. You got to keep everything inside the infield.
That pitch on the outside corner in there for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going to see a lot of changeups, a lot of sinkers, maybe a couple off speed, a lot of stuff low in the zone. Just something to roll over, keep the ball within the dirt.
That one just barely misses outside. Dominic talking into his glove. He wanted that call. Makes it a full 3-2 count now. Josh Loving, the catcher for the Coyotes, on deck. Payoff pitch. This one's hitting the right center field. That's a rocket in there. That one's going to get all the way into deep center field. Tom's around first as Brownyard scores. Toms will go back to first base. Valentine in at third base. Still runners at the corners. It's 1-0 Coyotes.
A big hit for him there. Still nobody out. Dominic's got to get himself out of this inning. 40 pitches through 3 innings. Not a fantastic stat line, but he's been effective with what he has thrown. Just getting himself into big counts. Needs to get his outs earlier on in the count to avoid running up that pitch count, tiring out your arm. Maybe come back out and throw tomorrow.
Going to bring up the catcher Loving, trying to pour it on. That one's in there for a strike. Coyotes now lead at 1-0 here, top of the third. Still nobody out, runners at the corners. Valentine off third, Tom's off first. Dominic on the mound comes set. A check on Tom's. He's back in there safely.
Good move from this young guy, mixing up his looks, looking right to the plate before he decided to make a throw over to first. Always been jealous of left-handed pitchers.
That one just misses outside. Looked good. Not getting that outside corner from the home plate umpire today.
Some umpires just will not give you that call no matter what. I don't know if it's because of the way they're setting up the perception of the strike zone, but a good pitch nonetheless, a good miss.
That one's up the middle and second base. Flip to short, on to first, and it gets through. Run will score. Loving's going to move up to second. They do get 1 out, but it's now 2-0 Coyotes. Tried to trade 2 outs for a run, only got the 1 out there. Going to be back to the leadoff hitter, Gino Hutchinson. He's got a guy at second with 1 down and a 2-0 lead. Action in the Bootleggers bullpen already. Somebody's out there starting to play catch.
With just one away and a guy in scoring position, you've already put up 2 runs here. So you have a chance to really make an impact and widen this lead up. 2 runs, you know, that's a pretty comfortable amount to be down, a good comfortable deficit if you're the Bootleggers. But if you can get up to 3 or 4, you're putting yourself in a really tough position.
So Hutchinson up now. First pitch, breaking ball, a little inside, 1-0.
With the lineup turning over, this is right where you want to be. The traditional double play is out of the question, so with the guy in scoring position and 1 out, you don't really have to worry about that as much. Good position for Hutchinson.
This one's hitting the left field, a little blooper. That one's going to get down. It's going to be fair. Around third is Loving. He's going to score. Hutchinson digging for second. He slides in. He's safe. He trades places with the runner. It's now 3-0 Coyotes, and there's the howl celebration out there at second from Geno Hutchinson.
Exactly what you want from your leadoff guy, a big double, trading places with him, as we say a lot up here in the booth. Way to keep pouring it on. 3-0, still only 1 away here in this inning.
That's going to bring up James Nelson. Now trying to keep it going, trying to pour it on for the Coyotes. This one swung, hit, and just barely foul outside the first base bag. That could have been disaster for the Bootleggers.
He got really good early contact on that one, rolling over it, which is not a bad thing in this situation. I mean, that would have been right past the glove of the extended first baseman Barnes over on first. Good contact.
0-1 now. Lefty-lefty matchup. Runner goes. That one's inside. Singh, no throw. Hutchinson takes third. He's 90 feet away now. Still just 1 down. A sac fly could bring him home.
Curious as to why Singh didn't decide to throw it on down to third there. Tried to. Looked like he might have wanted to, but maybe knew his arm strength wouldn't have got it there. Not a bad leave, though.
Infield brought in. That one is in there for a strike. 1-2 now on James Nelson. I've seen Singh play, and he does have a pretty good arm behind the plate. Decided not to show it off there. Infield all in. That one's low, 2-2.
With a 2-2, be surprised to see if the infield remains that far up. Maybe trying to protect against the dribbler. Bunt is certainly out of the question.
This one's popped up. Got to go a long way back to get it. Second baseman underneath it. Throws home, a little wild, but Hutchinson stays put at third. So now 2 down here. Calvin Carroll's going to step up. With 2 down. First pitch outside from Dominic. Still not getting that call. 1-0.
Carroll, the 3-hole hitter today. He was sat down swinging in his last trip to the dish, looking to change his fortune here.
That one's in there for a strike. Had a really good day yesterday. Saw him hit one out to right on this field, way deep left center field over the center fielder's head. One of the farthest balls I've seen hit in this ballpark so far, power or PSCL. That one missed outside.
Yeah, a really big yard out there. 350 to both corners, 400 dead center. Going to be tough to put one out, but if you can get one down, that's an easy triple.
That one just outside. 3-1 count now on Calvin Carroll. Trying to bring home another runner for the Coyotes. This one fouled off. That'll run it full.
With a full count and 2 outs, this is a big baseball situation here. Dominic needing the put-away pitch. Carroll looking to drive that guy in from third.
Owen Fuoco on deck if it can be extended to him. Dominic trying to keep it right here. We'll have time. Big moment coming. If the Bootleggers can keep it right here and let their bats go to work Coyotes trying to pour it on. 3-2 payoff pitch. That's left up. Carroll takes his walk. Here comes Owen Fuoco.
Cleanup hitter today has also been sat down on strikes. Looks like now that they've seen Dominic through the first time through the order, they're kind of adjusting to him. They're seeing the ball out of his hand a lot better, leaving pitches that should be left. So good stuff there.
This one's hit right up the middle, and it's going to get down. Another run will score. In comes Hutchinson. Carroll moves up to second. Fuoco at first. And the Coyotes continue to pour it on. It's 4-0 now. They'll look for more. Here comes Tyler Harris. At the end of last half inning, he made a really nice play out at shortstop. Now he's going to try to add to the cause with the bat in his hand.
Harry's grounded out to shortstop in his last trip to the plate.
That one inside corner, strike one. If one more run can come across for the Coyotes here, that would roll over the inning. With a couple of guys on, that could prove big for them. 0-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. 0-2. Oh-2 pitch coming. This one swung, hit hard in the left field, but right at the left fielder. He'll make the catch, and that'll put an end to the inning for the Bootleggers. But the Coyotes rally across 4 runs. They lead it 4-0. Bootleggers with a chance to answer after this. Bootleggers catcher Matthew Singh stepping up to the dish. First pitch from Cias to him. He gets the outside strike call there in the outside corner. Dominic couldn't seem to get it. It's 0-1 on Singh.
Good pitch to start him off with.
0-1 from Anthony Cias. Up and away, 1-1.
Mixing up his delivery again. Usually don't see that without a runner on base. He's trying to throw off the timing of the hitter. Really good motion from him.
1-1 pitch. This one hit foul down the first base line. He's down 1-2 now. One-two pitch, swing and a miss. Cias got Singh on the swing. One down here.
Good see a pitch from Cias.
First pitch in here, that one just a little low.
Good looping, breaking ball there. Looking to either get a strike right by him or get him to reach for it.
That one's in there for a strike to Aiden Salazar. This one's popped up right side and going to get out of play. Swing and a miss. Salazar down on strikes as well. 2 in a row set down via the punch out for Anthony Cias. He's cruising with a 4-0 lead here.
Good swing on that one. That's popped up over to the first baseman. He'll be under it, and he'll get the out. That'll end the inning.
Back to the Coyotes bats, trying to pour it on when we come back. Four nothing Coyotes here. New pitcher on the mound for the Bootleggers is number 1 Dylan D'Amico, and he'll face off against Nicholas Eli here as Eli tries to get some more runs across, get a rally started for the Coyotes. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. A 1-0 pitch from D'Amico. Swung, fouled back off the umpire. It's 1-1. Hope he's all right.
Looks like he took that one off the jaw of the face mask. Got to imagine that hurt. Hoping he's feeling okay. Looks like he will be. Umpiring, one of the most thankless jobs in baseball. There is no second string umpire. You're it for the game. So definitely got to get right back in the action there. Seems
to be all right. So Eli will step back in for a 1-1 count against Dylan D'Amico. 1-1 offering, outside, 2-1. Two-one pitch, that one outside. Nicholas Eli in the driver's seat, 3 balls, 1 strike. Nicholas Brownyard on deck. Gets a strike there on the outside half. Runs it full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one misses low. Eli will take his walk. Coyotes trying to get something brewing here again.
Looks like D'Amico released that one a little too late into the delivery. Arm was probably a little too out in front to get that pitch into the zone, but no worries. Still nobody out, so a walk doesn't really put a lot of pressure on the pitcher here. Going to look to turn the double play.
Now up will step Nicholas Brownyard. This one's hit way high into left field, going back on to the shortstop. Called off out there in left field, and the catch is made for out number 1. Catch was made by Baylor out there. So 1 down here. And will step first baseman Brad Valentine.
Valentine still looking for his first recorded AB of the day. Got walked in his last trip to the dish.
Here at the top of the 4th inning. 1 away, 1 runner on for Valentine. D'Amico comes set, checks the runner. And now he'll throw over. Back in safely is Nicholas Eli.
Good move there from the right-handed pitcher, mixing up his looks. So, not a bad move to rely on if you have to.
That one, breaking ball that didn't break down enough. It's left up and in. Swing and a miss there. Makes it 1-1.
Took a big cut at that one, spinning himself around. If he made contact with that, that could have been trouble.
1-1 pitch, runner goes. This one's popped up back here, and it's going to get foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner's going to have to go back to first.
Still waiting on our first opportunity to make a play up here in the booth. We've had a couple close calls, still nothing that's made its way over. Just looking for an opportunity to flash the leather.
Not giving up hope. 1-2, just got a piece to foul it back.
Barely caught the bottom side of that ball, spinning it back over the catcher.
Bit above the letters, 2-2. Runner goes again. This one fouled back. Valentine battling. It's a new runner over there at first base for Brownyard, trying to get an eye on who that is over there. Still 2-2 here. The pitch from D'Amico. Swing and a miss. He got Valentine, blew that one by him. 2 down.
That'll bring up Toms to the dish here, the 9-hole hitter. He singled on a big line drive out to right center field in his last time to the plate. Was the first hit of the day.
Did they get him? They did. A pickoff there. What a move from D'Amico, the right-hander. You're jealous of the left-handed pickoff moves, but he got his man there.
Yeah, I'm even more jealous of the right-handed pickoff move. Takes a lot more skill, having to turn your entire body over to first really quickly. Got to have a lot of leg strength to do that. And, man, that Coyotes coach is not very happy about the call.
No, he's definitely not. He's Neither was the runner. Either getting their money's worth on it, but that'll do it. The Coyotes back to the field. Bootleggers trying to get back in it. They're down 4-0 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Stay tuned. Bootleggers leadoff hitter and shortstop Zach Edwards at the dish to greet Anthony Pacias back out there for his fourth inning of work. Or Anthony Cias, excuse me. That one misses up high. 1-0.
Cias through 3 full innings so far, 41 pitches for him. 26 of those have been strikes, so 63.41 strike percentage for him here.
That one misses a little outside.
Edwards 0 for 1 on the day. He hit a little bloop pop-up out to shallow right field in his last trip to the dish.
Swing and a miss at that one. Cias back in the count. It's 2-1.
Kind of an excuse me swing there, but he'll get him to go nevertheless.
2-1. Bounces to the plate. It's 3-1. Cody Baylor on deck. Edwards trying to get on, set the table. That one's in there for a strike. It runs at full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. This one's hit up the middle. Harris has it at short. Fires across. Stretch from Valentine. Another nice play by that duo, Harris and Valentine, for out number 1 here in the bottom of the fourth.
Yeah, Harris and Valentine have been working together so far, meshing well, and that's what you want from your infield and your first baseman. Your first baseman has to be a clubhouse guy. He's got to be somebody willing to put his body on the line, really stretching out to field that one, and a really solid throw from Harris at short.
That'll bring up Cody Baylor now. Lefty-lefty matchup. First pitch, breaking ball. Didn't get the call. It's 1 ball, no strikes.
Looked like Baylor wanted to go after that one, but holding off was definitely the right move.
1-0. That one's inside. 2-0.
Baylor was sat down on the backwards K in his first trip to the dish, looking to get on board.
Swing and a miss at that one. Makes it 2-1. Big heck at an inside fastball there. Trying to turn on it, just swung a little over it. 2-1 pitch, breaking ball floats in there, strike 2. Two-two pitch. This one swung on, hit hard in the center field. That one's going to get down. Cody Baylor's got himself a base hit. Trying to get something going here for the Bootleggers. They're down 4-0 here, bottom of the fourth inning. Trying to rally and get back into it.
With 1 away, Cias is going to need to throw some off-speed stuff, maybe a changeup here just to get him to roll over it, get a good 2-ball back up the middle. Going to need to locate it over the heart of the plate, maybe on the outside. Probably wouldn't go on the inside part of the plate with anything here.
This one's hit hard in the left field. Now that's going to get down for a hit for Lucas Barnes. Baylor will stay put at second, so playing a little station to station here. And there's now 2 on. Jesse Chacone's going to step up to the dish. He's been one of the better hitters for the Bootleggers early on in the season.
He'll be subbing in for Gledhill here. He's going to be the new extra hitter in this Bootleggers lineup.
Last time I saw Chacon, he had a 2 or 3 hit day for this Bootleggers team. He's got 2 runners on here trying to put some runs across the board. First pitch swinging, fouls it out in the parking lot.
See us taking a little extra time getting across the rubber there, holding himself up at the top of his motion, maybe trying to see if those runners were going to go here with 1 out, trying to rule out the double play possibility, but nobody's going to take that jump.
Runner goes this time towards third, but this one's popped up. Nelson camps underneath it. He'll put it away. Flip to second. Baylor just back in safely. But they get the second out of the inning. So there's 2 on, 2 down. And here comes Jackson Gifford. See, he's trying to work out of this one and get his 4th scoreless inning. Gets this sign, comes set. First pitch to Gifford. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Pickoff move, he didn't throw it, just faked it. Making Baylor get his jersey just a little bit more dirty. Making sure he's aware he's out there. And he throws it this time. Nobody's covering the bag, but Baylor dove back in, so no harm, no foul. Got lucky there.
Yeah, good inside move, just nobody waiting on the throw back there. So luckily for CS, nobody's going to advance on the pickoff into center field.
Gifford steps back in. CS will come home here. That one's left up. 1-1 now. With 2 on, 2 out here, bottom of the 4th. Coyotes up 4-0, trying to keep it right there. Bootleggers trying to scratch across their first run. 1-1 pitch, that's up. It's 2-1. Baylor at second. Takes his lead. And CS will step off again. Baylor at second, Barnes at first. The pitch in there, that one misses low. It's 3-1 to Jackson Gifford. With 2 down, CS may be paying a little bit too much attention to these runners when he just needs to get the batter out.
Not a bad idea, though. Still a 3-1 count with 2 outs. Just 1 or 2 more good pitches.
Swing and a miss. Makes it full 3-2, 1 pitch away.
There's the first good pitch he needs. Let's see if he can get the put away here. Might see some runners going, trying to get inside the mind of Cius up there. So
2 down.
See if he can get himself out of this one with 2 outs.
2 down and a full count. Runners should be off. They start to go. This one foul back. Good battle here between Gifford and Cius. Who will give in? 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th, 2 on. 3-2 payoff pitch, Cius to Gifford. Here it is. Fouled off again. Gifford will step back in now, still trying to battle. Long look for Cius to get his sign. He has it now and comes set. Checks the runners. Fires the payoff pitch home. That's outside. Bases will be loaded as Jackson Gifford takes his walk.
Yeah, bases loaded here, but there are 2 outs in the inning, so CS going to look to set down Coban to get himself out of this one.
First pitch to Cobain in the dirt. Good block back there from Loving, 1-0.
Yeah, this is a situation with the bases loaded, and when you're down when you're up like this with kind of a narrow lead to work with, you really have to be reactive back behind the plate. So good stuff from Loving.
1-0 pitch. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes to Bobby Cobain, representing the tying run as it's 4-0 Coyotes. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. Anthony Cias on the mound, trying to work out of it. This one popped up but out of play on the right side. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good pitch there, getting him to go after it. Unable to put quality contact on it, though, to continue and get himself back into the count here. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away, but bases are loaded.
2-1 pitch. This one fouled back again. It's now 2-2. Cias 1 pitch away from getting out of it, but Cobain 1 solid hit away from getting the Bootleggers right back in this one.
Yeah, and with a 7-inning game, we're in the middle innings here in the bottom of the 4th. So they're going to look to put some runs on the board in this half inning.
2-2 pitch. This one fouled straight back. Just a little to the right of us. Thought I might have an opportunity there. Still 2-2. Bases loaded, 2 out. 2-2 offering coming from Anthony Cias. Good take there from Cobain. He thought about it. Just resisted the temptation. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, really good leave there. That did look like it was going to be in the zone coming out of his hand, especially on a breaking ball like Cias has been utilizing so far today. But a really good leave from Cobain at the plate.
3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Doesn't get much bigger than this. Cias comes set. Payoff pitch. In there for a strike. Cobain's rung up. Cias gets through 4. Scoreless gets out of the jam. The Coyotes are going back to the bats, trying to parlay this momentum to open this one wide open. Stay with us on the PSEO Baseball YouTube channel. Coyotes back to the bats after Anthony Cias got out of the bases loaded jam. Let's see if they can use that momentum to score more. They're up 4-0 here as we enter the top of the 5th. First pitch misses up high, ball 1 to Jackson Toms, who had himself a hit last time. 1-0 pitch, fouled straight back right over my head. Makes it 1-1.
Good 1-0 pitch there getting him to go after a pitch not in the zone, looked a little high, getting him to pop it back. 1-1.
1-1 offering in there for a strike on the outside half. It's 1-2.
Tom's is 1 for 1 on the day. He hit a single in his last trip to the plate, so in the top of the 5th here, still 4-0, looking to get on base.
Swing and a miss that one. Chased it. The tag applied by Singh. 1 up, 1 down. Strikeout for D'Amico. 1 down here. Top of the 5th inning. Coyotes lead 4-0. Trying to add on. Bootleggers trying to keep it right here.
Yeah, that'll bring up the catcher Loving. He grounded into a fielder's choice in his last trip. Looking to rewrite his story so far.
First pitch to him from D'Amico, outside and in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the order with Hutchinson due up next. 1-0 offering. And there for a strike on the outer half. One pitch, swing and a miss. D'Amico working quickly here. It's now 1-2. One-two pitch swing. This one hitting the left field. Coming in on it. And now going back a little bit. And he drops the ball. Baylor couldn't make the catch out there. Loving hustling for second. He dives in. He's safe. And it'll be in on the air out there by Cody Baylor. So the Coyotes threatening now. 1 down here, top of the 5th. Trying to add on. They lead 4-0. They got a runner at second, trying to make it 5-0.
So with Loving reaching on the error, that puts them in a good position to continue to extend this lead. And it's going to be Hutchinson that looks to trade places. Hutchinson 1 for 2 on the day, looking to move to 2-3.
Peyton Wysong out at second base now, the courtesy runner for the catcher Loving. D'Amico fires home to Hutchinson. First pitch popped up. Going to land about right on top of the press box. No, just a little short of it. It's 0-1. 1 away here, top 5. Hutchinson at the plate. Dylan D'Amico on the mound. 0-1 count. Wysong leads off second. The pitch, this one. Fouled back towards Sunrise Park. It's 0-2. Oh-2 count on Geno Hutchinson. The offering way up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that just got away from him. Not really 0-2 count. You really aren't trying to generate the chase. You're usually trying to put the ball in the zone, so no matter what, it will be a strike. Going to try and go back low here on him.
1-2 from D'Amico. Breaking ball popped up right side's going to get out of play. Hutchinson stays alive.
Looking to get himself a sword there, going with a 1-2 breaking ball. Might see a fastball on this next pitch.
1-2 again, that one outside.
So we will go with the fastball. Not a bad location going on the up and away corner, but it will move the count 2-2.
Wysong, courtesy runner, leads off second. 2-2 pitch. This one hit down the right field line. That's out of play again. Hutchinson really battling here, fouling off everything.
In the top of the 5th here, Coyotes are still leading 4-0. 1 out in the inning. 2-2 count.
Trying to push across another to make it 5-0 if they can. D'Amico trying to keep it right there at 4-0. Checks the runner. 2-2 one more time. Breaking ball popped up. Fouled off again. Hutchinson not wanting to go down here. He'll step back in now. D'Amico looks in for a sign from Matthew Singh behind the dish. Gets it and comes set. Checks Wysong at second. 2-2. Fouled back again. What a battle we got going here.
Yeah, this has been a really competitive at-bat for both Hutchinson right after each other. D'Amico locating his pitches well. 30 pitches through 1 1/3 inning. Pitch count not being helped out by this at-bat. Hutchinson finding a piece of just about everything D'Amico's been throwing him. Good stuff.
2-2 again. Misses low. 3-2. Runs it full. Coyotes lead 4-0 here. Top of the 5th. Got a runner at second. That's the courtesy runner for the catcher. That's Wysong at second. 3-2 payoff pitch from D'Amico into Hutchinson. Here it is. This one swung, hit hard in the left field. That one's way back there. That's going to get down just barely foul. Just to the left of the line. Another foul ball in this at-bat.
That could have spelled disaster for D'Amico there. That was a tough ball to get to. I don't know that Baylor could have got there in time to get an out, much less to stop Wysong from coming all the way around to score. Luckily for D'Amico, that'll curve just foul down the left field line. So the at-bat will continue. 4-0 here for the Coyotes, looking to add on to their lead in the top of the 5th.
Payoff pitch again. Check swing. Fouled back. He keeps battling.
Just an excuse-me swing there with a full count. Probably wish he'd held back. Might have gotten himself onto first base, but he'll make contact nevertheless. Really good competitive at-bat.
Continues to work the count and work the pitch count. Wysong off second. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Fouled straight back again. This is probably the best at-bat I have seen in the PSEL so far.
Definitely been the most fun at-bat so far. D'Amico, 34 pitches, 23 of which have been strikes, so 67% strike for him today. Really good numbers so far. Needing to get out of this at-bat, though.
3-2. Fouled back again. Hutchinson still staying alive.
Hutchinson reached on a double out to the left fielder on a line drive hit out there in the gap. So he's going to look to recreate that success, not going down without a fight in this AB.
Payoff pitch again. Swing and a miss. D'Amico got his man, but boy, Hutchinson with the tip of the cap there. What a battle. It goes D'Amico's way, but I don't care if you strike out. That's a darn good at bat. No coach can be upset at that.
Yeah, I mean, he struck out, but he really ran that pitch count up. A 9-pitch at bat for him, so he's up to 36 pitches in 1 2/3 inning, needing to get out of this one quick.
Nelson steps in now. He takes strike one on the outside half. There's 2 down here. Top of the 5th inning. Coyotes lead 4-0. And a runner at second. That's Peyton Wysong. 0-1 count to Nelson. Just a little high. 1-1.
Good 1-strike offering there. Going to need to find the zone with this next one. Now his whole motto throughout the rest of this half inning has got to be conserving pitches.
This one swung, hit hard in the right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Wysong around third. He'll come in. Here comes the throw. It's not going to be in time. It's cut off. And the Coyotes add to their lead. It's now 5-0 after the RBI base knock from James Nelson. Calvin Carroll will step up now, trying to keep it going with 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Now 5-0 Coyotes. They got a runner on.
Carroll in his 3rd trip to the plate, looking to have his 2nd recorded at-bat, walked in his 2nd trip to the plate, sat down on strikes back in the 1st inning.
That one misses inside to him. 1 ball, no strikes. That one's in there. Make it 1-1.
Not a bad idea to leave the bat on the shoulders there, make him throw you a strike, especially after a long at-bat like we just saw.
1-1 pitch to Carroll. Breaking ball floats in there. Strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
D'Amico looking for the punch-out pitch here. A 1-2 count, 2 away. Coyotes still up 5-0 in the top of the 5th.
1-2 pitch. Ring him up. It's in there at the bottom of the zone. D'Amico gets out of it, but the Coyotes push across another. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Coyotes lead 5-0 over the Bootleggers. Stay tuned on the PSEL Baseball YouTube channel. Zach Reynolds, Austin Stokes here with you for PSEL baseball action. Out there for our 5th inning of work, it's Anthony Cias. 4 scoreless so far. First pitch in the 5th. Bounces to the plate. It's 1-0 here, bottom 5. Coyotes lead 5-0. Bootleggers trying to get something going.
Cias about to throw his 70th pitch of the day. So far, 42 strikes, a 60.87 strike percentage.
J.C. Clee at the dish. 1-0 pitch to him, lined hard, picked over there at third, thrown across. Nice play over there by Jackson Toms.
Really good read off the bat there, able to get himself in front of it, make an athletic play on the ball. That'll bring up the catcher, Singh. Singh 0 for 1 on the day. He has struck out swinging in his first trip to the plate in the 8-hole.
Last time I watched the Bootleggers, he had himself a double down the third base line. 0 for 1 though today. 1 down here, bottom 5. First pitch to Singh, floats in there for a strike. Nice breaking ball.
Really well broken off pitch coming out of his hand there. Able to get the wrist control on it early. A good late break from him.
That one in the dirt makes it 1-1 to Matthew Singh, the Bootlegger catcher. 1 away here, bottom of the 5th inning. Coyotes up 5-0. Cias gets his sign. 1-1 offering. Misses the outside corner. 2-1. 2-1 pitch now from Cias. This one swung, hitting to center field. Ranging over and making the catch out there.
Had to travel a pretty long way out there was Hutchinson. Good day for him so far. A competitive at-bat in his last trip to the plate and ranging over a good distance there, probably 30 to 40 yards to make that catch.
So 2 down now here, bottom 5. Coyotes trying to hold on to that 5-0 lead. Salazar at the dish now, swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Cias. 1 out away from 5 scoreless innings.
75 pitches for him so far on the day through 4 2/3.
That one in there for a strike quickly. 0-2 on Aiden Salazar. 2 down here, bottom of the 5th inning. Coyotes 5-0 lead. Cias shakes. Now gets his sign. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. 5 scoreless for Anthony Cias. Coyotes still lead 5-0. They're back to the bats looking for more. Stay tuned here on the PSEO Baseball YouTube channel. Zach Reynolds, Austin Stokes here with you. Now top 6 in this PSEO baseball action. New pitch on the mound for the Bootleggers. It's going to be Isaac Talavera out of Modesto Junior College.
It'll be Fuoco standing into the dish here. He's 0 for 1, or 1 for 2 on the day. Struck out swinging and then singled to center field.
First pitch from Talavera behind Fuoco. 1-0.
Yeah, not generating a lot of power from the upper body, staying pretty straight up throughout his motion with a 10 o'clock arm angle. Going to need to really roll over on the pitches if he wants to generate more power, more break. Needs to include the upper body on the delivery.
And that one hits Fuoco in the back. So he'll take his base. And now let's see if the Coyotes can get something going again. They're leading 5-0 here, top of the 6th inning. And now they got their leadoff runner on, and in steps Tyler Harris, who's had a really good day out in the field. Sitting out there to have a chat with Talavera.
Harry's 0 for 2 on the day so far. He's grounded out and lined out to left field. Grounded out to short and lined out to left field. So big pull hitter means he's swinging on a lot of these pitches early, not letting the ball travel on him as much as other guys on the team would, who are more opposite field, center field guys.
First pitch to Harris, that's inside, ball 1. Fuoco leads off first. 1-0 pitch, that one inside almost, no, it does hit Harris, so I caught the home plate umpire as well.
So killed 3 birds with 1 stone there. That caught Harry's, that caught the catcher, and that rolled back and got the home plate umpire. A lot of arm side run. It kind of stays wherever it releases from his arm, really flat coming out of his hand, but he's throwing pretty hard. He's got really good break on his stuff, so definitely a good young talent on the mound for the Bootleggers here. And with 2 on and nobody away here in the top of the 6th, going to see if he can't mix up his pitches here and generate an out, but good stuff so far.
Going to bring up Luke Culver. He's pinch hitting here for the Coyotes. They lead 5-0 here, top 6, nobody out. They got 2 on, an opportunity to add on some more. Luke Culver coming to the dish. Isaac Talavera on the mound for the Bootleggers. Has hit 2 batters in a row.
Culver, the new 6-hole hitter, is going to look to move guys around, maybe even drive one into score if he can get a good piece of something off the bat.
First pitch coming to Culver. That one misses low. 1 ball, no strikes.
That was a really good pitch from Talavera there. He reached back and he got that right over the heart of the plate. Surprised that Culver didn't go out and chase that one. Really solid pitch to start an at-bat.
1-0 now to Culver. That one, a strike on the inside half.
Didn't get the call he wanted with that pitch the first time, so he's going to go back, same pitch, maybe a little more up this time. Gets himself a good strike.
2 on, nobody out here. Top 6, Coyotes lead 5-0, looking for more. 1-1 on Luke Culver at the plate. The pitch from Talavera. Swung on, fouled off, right side. 1-2. Talavera looks in to sing, gets his sign, and comes set. Check the runners. And now will step off.
Good move to step off there. That looks like Fuoco is getting a little antsy out on second base there. So good stuff from McCray to alert the pitcher Talavera of it.
That one's inside, runs it even. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Luke Culver. Talavera comes set, 2-2 pitch. To the backstop, runners are going to move up. Singh will chase after it. Now here comes somebody home. The pitcher doesn't come for home plate. The throw, the tag, safe. 6-0 Coyotes. Fuoco dives in, takes advantage of Talavera not covering home plate on the wild pitch.
And that'll put the Coyotes up 6-0 here in the top of the sixth. Still no one out. Talavera needs to get himself out of this jam, and he needs to get out of it in a hurry to keep that lead right where it is, especially kind of later in the game here.
Top six, nobody out. A 3-2 pitch for Luke Culver, and there's a guy at second. Payoff pitch behind and to the backstop. He's still not covering. Now he comes to recover home plate and going back to third. This is Tyler Harries. Culver will take his base on the walk.
That'll send Brownyard to the dish. 1 for 2 on the day so far. He singled out on a grounder to right field through the infield and flew out to left in his last trip to the dish.
Runners at the corners, nobody out here. Top of the sixth inning, Coyotes lead 6-0, looking for more. That pitch in the dirt to Brownyard. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Talavera comes set. Runner already taken off. He fires home anyway. That's outside. No, they call it a strike. Culver will take second, so now 2 in scoring position with nobody out.
That was a really big move to go for second that early. I mean, he hadn't even started his delivery when he was making his way to second. Lucky that Talavera didn't just step off and throw it over.
1-1 count on Brownyard. Swing and a miss. Got him chasing that one. Nice slider. It's a 1-2. Harry's at third. Culver at second. Brownyard at the plate. Down 1-2. Nobody out here. Top six. The pitch from Talavera. Outside. 2-2.
Evening the count up. Needs a good pitch to get a strikeout for the first out of the inning.
Two pitch in the dirt. Brownyard holds up on it. It's full 3-2. Brad Valentine on deck. Coyotes lead 6-0. Big chance. Or 7-0 actually, excuse me now. Coyotes are 6. This one hit foul. 6-0 Coyotes here, top of the sixth inning. My apologies on that. 2 in scoring position here. 3-2 count still on Brownyard. Outside, runner comes as the pitch gets to the backstop. Now make it 7-0. Harries comes around to score. And now moving up to second is Brownyard. He caught him sleeping. So there will still be 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out here, top of the sixth, as Brad Valentine comes to the dish.
Valentine 0 for 1 on the day so far. He has walked and struck out swinging so far.
Culver at third, Brownyard at second. First pitch to Valentine, outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Still no one out in this half inning for the Bootleggers. They need to get an out in a worst way possible.
1-0. Very generous strike call there. Makes it 1-1. 2 on, nobody out, top six. Coyotes lead 7-0. A chance at more. 1-1 pitch, that's outside. It's 2-1. Valentine ahead in the count. Tom's on deck. 2-1 pitch, swings, hits this to third. Throw across. The catch and tag made by Barnes over there. Another run comes in. It's 8-0 Coyotes. Brownyard moves up to third, and there's now 1 down.
Looks like might have tagged him up high there. So That base runner's favoring the throat area. Hope he's okay.
8-0 Coyotes here. Top 6, 1 down. Talavera on the mound. Runner at third, that's Brown. Your first pitch, low to Jackson Toms.
Yeah, that'll be the third run to come across in this half inning. 8 runs on 5 hits, 1 error apiece for these two teams. Tom's 1 for 2 on the day.
Had a really nice hit in the right center field. I believe that one scored some runs. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, 1-1. One offering from Talavera is in the dirt. Good block from Singh. It's 2-1 now. The runner at third, 1 down here, top of the 6th. Coyotes lead 8-0. A potential 9th base runner 90 feet away. Tom's going to step out, and now he'll step back in. That one's in the dirt. Another nice block from Singh. 3-1 now. Tom's in the driver's seat. Josh Loving on deck.
Only 1 away in the inning, so if something's in the air in the outfield, you got to imagine that that runner from third's breaking for home.
3-1 pitch. Outside of the backstop. Here comes Brownyard. He's going to score. Standing up. 9-0 Coyotes.
And that'll bring up the catcher Loving here. He is 0 for 2 on the day, grounded into a fielder's choice.
Four runs in the inning for the Coyotes. They got a runner on. That's Tom's at first. Josh Loving at the plate. That one's up high. 1 ball, no strikes. Coyotes leading 9-0 here. Top of the 6th, 1 down. Talavera on the mound comes set. 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, a 1-1 to the catcher Loving. That one's outside, make it 2-1 in favor of the hitter. With 1 down here in the top of the 6th, 9-0 Coyotes. Toms leads off first. Talavera looks in to Sing for the sign, gets it and comes set. The pitch to Loving. In the dirt, 3-1. Sing working hard back there behind the dish for the Bootleggers.
Making some really good blocks. That's a good sign of a quality catcher. Look, he's going to give a message to step off there.
Top of the order with Gino Hutchinson on deck. 3-1 pitch outside. Loving takes a walk. Tom's up to second. Here comes Gino Hutchinson.
Hutchinson, the leadoff batter for the Coyotes in this one. He is 1 for 3. He's grounded out, doubled, and struck out swinging.
Loving, the catcher, going to get his courtesy runner. That's Peyton Wysong taking over at first base. With Toms leading off second, Wysong leading it off first. 9-0. 1 down, top 6. Coyotes are leading it. That one's in there for a strike. 0-1 on Hutchinson. Oh, 1 pitch outside. Another good block from Singh. Keeps the runners put. It's 2-0 or 1-1. Excuse me.
Good pitch decision there. Just kind of got away from him. So going to look to get something in the zone here.
Talavera checks the runners, now fires home. That one's in the dirt. blocked. Runner goes to third, no throw. Now throw to second. And there safely is Wysong. So now both runners move up. One down here in top of the sixth. Coyotes already lead 9-0. Now there's two more in scoring position. Hutchinson at the plate. That one just missed. Makes it 3-1. Three-one pitch from Talavera. In the dirt, Hutchinson takes his base. Bases are loaded with one down here, top of the sixth.
And that'll bring up, looks to be number 4, Nelson. He is 1 for 3 on the day. A single down the right field line. And a pop out to the second baseman with a swinging strikeout in his first trip to the plate.
Big opportunity here to add on to the 9-0 lead for the Coyotes. First pitch. Strike on the outside half.
Talavera is 37 pitches through a third of an inning here, looking to make it 2/3 of an inning or roll a double play and get himself out of this one.
That one misses. It's 1-1 on James Nelson now. Bases loaded. It's 9-0 Coyotes here, top six. One out. Another run across for the Coyotes would roll the inning over, which could be big with the bases loaded, because all those runners would count. That one misses as well. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch. Gets the call on the outside corner. 2-2. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He gets Nelson. Now two down here in the sixth, as here comes Calvin Carroll with the bases loaded.
Calvin Carroll is 0 for 2 on the day. 2 strikeouts and a walk for him. Struck out looking his first time, but he will generate a backwards K in his last plate appearance here. 9-0 in the top of the sixth with 2 away.
First pitch, and there for a strike.
Getting a called strike to get himself out ahead early.
0-1 on Carroll. Talavera comes set. 0-1. That one gets away, but Singh has it. It was a check swing. I don't believe they say he went, so I believe it's 1-1 now. Runners stay put, bases loaded. 2 outs here in the top of the sixth inning. Coyotes lead at 9-0, looking to add on a ton more. Talavera on the mound for the Bootleggers, trying to keep it right here. 1-1 pitch. And there, strike two.
He'll check his swing, but they'll say he went around there. Good call from the umpire. And a really good pitch from Talavera.
1-2 pitch. Ring him up on the outside corner. Talavera gets out of it, but the Coyotes plate 4 more. It's 9-0 as we head to the bottom of the sixth. That one's in there for a strike from Anthony Pasillas, out for his 6th inning of work here. Bottom 6, Coyotes lead 9-0 over the Bootleggers.
Pasillas, 78 pitches on the day, a 62% strike through 5 complete innings of work, and making another one right there.
Yeah, check swing could not hold up. It's 0-2 quickly.
Pasillas has had a really solid day on the mound. That's something that if I'm the coach of the Coyotes, I'm gonna take that as a good sign of confidence throughout the next couple of games. He's going to be getting a lot of innings for me.
He's been very, very good. Scoreless through 5, out for the 6th, at least to start it. He's 0-2 on Brandon McCray. The 0-2 pitch. Check swing. That one was up high. Did he go? No, he did not. It's 1-2. One-two pitch coming to McCray. Swing and a miss. Pasillas with another punch out. Now one down here, bottom of the 6th inning. Coyotes lead 9-0.
That'll bring up Edwards. Edwards has 0 for 2 on the day, flown out to right and grounded out to short on a hard hit ground ball in his last trip to the plate. 1 away.
First pitch to Edwards. Breaking ball floats in there and just misses. It's 1-0. This one swung on, fouled out of play. Makes it 1 ball, 1 strike, and even count. Pasillas gets his sign. Kicks and deals. This one, foul ball down the right field line, gets out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Generating a lot of foul balls is Pasillas so far today. Means he's filling up the zone well.
Edwards steps back in now. 1-2 pitch from Pasillas. Breaking ball left up. 2-2. One down here, bottom of the 6th. Coyotes up 9-0. 2-2 pitch from Pasillas into Zach Edwards. That one's outside, runs it full. Full count, payoff pitch. Just got a piece and fouled it back, did Edwards, so it's still 3-2. He stays alive. That one's left up, so Edwards works his walk. He'll get on base, trying to set the table for the Bootleggers, but one down here in the bottom of the 6th. Trailing 9-0 to the Coyotes, trying to get something going. Up steps Cody Baylor to the plate.
Baylor 1 for 2 today, batting in the 2-hole. He struck out looking and singled on a hard hit line drive out to straightaway center field.
First pitch to Baylor. First pitch swinging, fouls it back. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. Breaking ball floats in there. Strike 2. Nice one from Pasillas, even this late in the game, this deep into his pitch count. Still breaking off beautiful curveballs.
Yeah, he's thrown 90 pitches so far through 5 1/3, and I mean, he's really got that breaking ball working for him.
That one's going to hit Baylor. So the Bootleggers with something going here. 1 down, but there's 2 on. Lucas Barnes is going to step up.
Barnes 1 for 2, struck out looking and singled to left field in his last trip.
Umpire relaying something over to the Coyotes coach.
Looks to be in need of some baseballs back there.
And they'll get him some more. So now Barnes will step in. 2 on, 1 down here, bottom of the 6th. Coyotes lead 9-0. Cia still on the mound, trying to hold it at 9-0. That one's up high, 1-0 to Barnes. Bootleggers at the dish, trying to put across their first run. One account to Lucas Barnes. Swings, fouls that one back, 1-1. One and one count. The 2 on. Swing and a miss. Great breaking ball there. Had Barnes way out in front. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, on 1 and 2, you're looking for the put-away pitch right here. May try and go back to the breaking ball. 94 pitches for the day, 95 on the way.
1-2 pitch to Barnes. Swing and miss. He got him 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th.
That'll be Chacon standing in now, 0 for 1. He flew out to the infield, second baseman, after pinch hitting for Gledhill.
2 on, 2 out. First pitch to Chacon. That one's up at the eyes. 1 ball, no strikes. This one hit foul.
Off the light pole. So a really high foul ball there. It's down the first base line and out of play. Some action out in the Coyote bullpen, it looks like. Might be seeing a new pitcher next inning as Cias is deep in the pitch count.
That one up high to the backstop. The runners will move up for the Bootleggers. They got 2 in scoring position here. Still 2 down here, bottom 6. Coyotes up 9-0. Anthony Cias on the mound. 2-1 count on Jesse Chacon at the plate. Lefty-lefty matchup, 2 on offering. Swing and a miss, chase that one up. It's 2-2.
2-2 with 2 away and 2 on, looking to get a good pitch in there to get his guys back up to the dish. Keep this shutout going.
2-2 pitch. This one swung, hit hard, fouled on the right field line, way out in front of it. It stays 2-2.
Cias throwing his 100th pitch of the day after that one.
Two again, swing and a miss. He got him. 6 scoreless from Anthony Cias. Bootleggers down. Coyotes lead 9-0 as we head to the bottom or the top of the 7th. Coyotes try to add to their lead when we come back. Zach Reynolds, Austin Stokes here with you. PSEO baseball action. Coyotes lead it 9-0 here. Top 7. Isaac Talavera back on the mound for the Bootleggers. First pitch up, ball 1 to Owen Fuoco. One-zero pitch. This one swung on, popped way up left side of the infield. Klee, the third baseman, comes in and makes the catch, 1 down.
Talavera needs to get out of this one quick. He's through 47 pitches so far in 1 1/3 inning, 46 alone in the 6th inning for his guys. Looking to make quick work of the lineup here.
I'll bring up Tyler Harries. First pitch to him, in there for a strike. Talavera comes set. 0-1 pitch for Tyler Harries. Here it is. Inside, 1-1.
Good competitive pitch right there. Going to look to go right back at him.
One pitch inside again. It's now 2-1 on Tyler Harries, the shortstop for the Coyotes. One away here, top 7. Coyotes lead 9-0. And that one hits Harries. Second time in a row he's been hit by Talavera. He'll take his base. Gonna bring up Luke Culver.
Culver's still looking for his first recorded at-bat of the day. Walked his last time to the plate. Looking to change his fortune here as there's a runner on first. Harry's getting clipped by that one. One away.
First pitch to Culver from Talavera. That's in there for a strike. 0-1. Looked low, got the call. 0-1 on Luke Culver. Harries leads off first. Pitch from Talavera, swing and a miss, 0-2.
Looks like they'll say he caught a piece of that one. Won't change anything, still 0-2.
Harries leads off first. 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Harries will stay put. Nicholas Brownyard on deck. One down here, top of the 7th. And that one's going to hit Luke Culver. So now 2 on with 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Here comes Brownyard with a chance to add to the Coyotes' 9-0 lead.
Brownyard is 1 for 2 on the day. He singled back in his first trip to the plate, flew out to the left fielder, and then reached on a walk in his last trip.
Brownyard will step in. Now he'll step out. And now he'll step back in. Talavera looks in, gets the sign from Matthew Singh, and comes set. First pitch to Brownyard. In there for a strike.
Good pitch to start him off with there, going right after him, attacking the inside upper corner of the zone. He'll get ahead early, 0-1.
0-1 pitch to Brownyard. This one's hit to the right side and booted. Tough hop there. Everybody's going to be safe. Nobody will score. Bases will be loaded.
Bases loaded after the single, still 1 away, so the possibility for the traditional double play is still there. Well, but that would put them up ahead if a run were able to come across a score, even on the double play. Valentine going to look to get an RBI in the column for him.
He's got the bases loaded, trying to add to the Coyotes' 9-0 lead here. One away, top 7. First pitch. Strike one.
He wanted to go after that one, but deciding at the last minute to pull back, but not in time, as he wanted to take a cut at the low and away breaking ball.
0-1 pitch to Valentine, and there for strike two.
Committing too early to the swing on both pitches so far. 2 strikes.
Oh-2 pitch. That one's inside and low. 1-2 now. Talavera trying to get out of the jam. Bases loaded, 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. Coyotes already lead 9-0. Looking to add on more. 1-2 pitch. Outside, 2-2 to Brad Valentine.
Talavera now has 61 pitches through 1 1/3 inning. Needing to get out of this one quickly.
Gets the sign and comes set. This one's hit down the right field line. Going to get out of play. Foul ball. 2-2 count still on Brad Valentine. Jackson Toms is on deck. Talavera looking for a strikeout or a 2-ball here. 2-2 pitch. That one's low. Valentine holds up. It's full 3-2.
Surprised to see that they say he held up there, but luckily for Valentine, at bat continues.
So full count with the bases loaded, 1 down, top of the 7th. Payoff pitch inside. Valentine takes his walk. Another run will score. That will make it 10-0 Coyotes.
And that'll bring up Toms. He will step in 1 for 2 on the day. He singled way back to deep right center field. Got out on a drop third strike and has walked so far today.
First pitch to him, low and outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Coyotes lead 10-0 here. 1 out in the top of the 7th inning. Talavera on the mound for the Bootleggers. 1-0 pitch to Jackson Toms. That hits him. He'll take his base, hit him in the shoulder. It's now 11-0 Coyotes.
Two across here so far for them. So they get a very commanding 11-0 lead. All thanks to a great pitching performance from Cius for the Coyotes.
First pitch hits the outside corner for a strike to Josh Loving.
Would have been tough to do anything with that if he had swung at it. So a good pitch decision from Talavera.
Check swing. Said he didn't go, so it's 1-1. 1 out here. Top of the 7th inning. 11-0 Coyotes. 1-1 pitch to the backstop. Here comes another. That'll make it 12-0. All runners move up. Brownyard in to score. 12-0 Coyotes. And a 2-1 count on Josh Loving at the plate. One away here. Top of the 7th inning, 12-0 Coyotes. Looking for more. 2 runners still in scoring position. 2-1 count. Talavera to Loving. That one misses. It's 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, that ball looked to get out of his hand kind of late in his motion there. Going to need to find a better release point to get himself back in this count.
3-1 pitch. Looked low, got the strike call. It's 3-2. Geno Hutchinson on deck. Had a really great day. Payoff pitch to Loving outside. He'll take his base. Bases are loaded for Geno Hutchinson. And it looks like the Bootleggers coach is going to ask for a rollover here. So the 3 runners on base will be added to the total, so that makes it 15-0 Coyotes. And now we'll go to the Bootleggers bats. They've got one last shot to get back into this one. It'll be a new pitcher on the mound for the Coyotes. That's Peyton Wysong. We'll be back with the bottom of the 7th after this. Zach Reynolds, Austin Stokes here with you. Peyton Wysong on to close it out for the Coyotes. They lead 15-0 here as we enter the bottom of the 7th. First pitch misses apparently high for ball 1 to Jackson Gifford.
Good pitch to start things off from Wysong there. Not a bad miss at all.
That one fouled towards the Bootleggers dugout. Everybody seems to be all right. It's 1-1.
He got every piece of that. That was probably the hardest foul ball I've seen off the bat in the PSCL season so far. Just absolutely roped it into the dugout. 1-1.
1-1 pitch from Wysong floats up there. That misses. It's 2-1. This one's popped up right side. Valentine over into foul territory. And that one's going to be just out of reach. That one kept traveling and traveling away. That's now 2-2 on Jackson Gifford.
Yeah, well, that's one of those pop-ups that feels like it just never starts to come down, keeps moving away from you. So good communication to keep the right side of this Coyotes infield from running into a fence.
We're about to have to deal with the bullpens out there too as well. They were able to avoid all the obstacles. It's 2-2 on Jackson Gifford. Wysong on the mound. 15-0 Coyotes here in the bottom of the 7th. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. Misses. 3-2. Payoff pitch to Gifford. Swing and a miss, but the ball gets away, and Gifford will reach first base.
And standing in will be number 9, Cobine. He's 0 for 2 on the day in the 6th spot. He popped out to the first baseman over in foul territory in the first plate appearance and struck out looking.
First pitch up and in, ball 1 to Cobine. Nobody out with a runner on here. Bottom of the 7th, Coyotes are up 15-0. That one's outside. 2 balls and no strikes to Cobine. Low and in the dirt, 3-0. Bootleggers trying to put on a late rally, down 15-0 here, bottom of the 7th. No. Aiden Wysong floats in there for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Bobby Cobine.
Good hitters count for Cobine here. He's still in the driver's seat. Going to see if he can find something to hit, but he will not be afraid of a walk.
That one in there on the outside corner. It's now full 3-2. Pickoff attempt. That one gets over towards the bullpen. Rounding second is Gifford. He's going all the way to third. The throw from Valentine. Not in time. So an error on Wysong on the pickoff attempt. And now there's a runner 90 feet away from scoring. Nobody out. 3-2 count here in the bottom of the 7th. Coyotes lead 15-0. Bootleggers threatening to score their first run. Coyotes coach going to talk something over with his pitcher here.
It's Tanner Knapp out to have a word with. Still a full count on Cobine.
Here's the payoff pitch. Just got a piece, fouls it off. Cobine will step back in, battling against Peyton Wysong. Nobody out. This one's tapped. That one's fair. Throw across the body from Toms. It'll be picked out by Valentine, but Cobine reaches base. Tough play there. Good effort from Toms, but couldn't get him.
So that will leave the runners at the corners for Klee. Klee, the 7-hole hitter. He has grounded out twice, both to shortstop. So going to be looking for another pulled ground ball to the left side of the infield. Still no one away.
That one's outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Bottom of the 7th, nobody out. Coyotes lead 15-0. Runners at the corners for the Bootleggers. Runner goes. This one swung, hit. That's going to get down, and the Bootleggers are going to get their first run. And an RBI single from J.C. Klee. That brings it to 15-1 Coyotes.
That was Klee's 3rd hit of the day through the exact same hole in the infield. Their 3rd time he's made contact today in the field of play. Grounded out the first 2 times right up that same alleyway between 3rd and short.
So 2 on, nobody out here. Wysong first pitch. This one's hit up the middle. Sliding catch, flip to second. So a double play there, and once again, Tyler Harris is having himself a day in the field. Sliding catch, flip to Nelson at second. Now there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th. Coyotes 1 out away from a 15-1 victory. That's going to bring up Marcus Sanders. He's going to be pinch hitting here. It's going to be his first appearance of the day. With the runner at first, 2 down, bottom 7. First pitch, popped up right side, going to get out of play. 0-1. Wysong looking in for the sign as Klee leads off first. Gets it, checks the runner. 0-1 pitch, low, 1-1.
Not a bad miss there. Needing to get something up in the zone is Wysong. 18 pitches in 2/3 of an inning.
That one hit right side. That's going to get through for another base hit. Sanders reaches base. Moving up to second is Klee, so there's 2 on, 2 out. Coyotes lead 15-1 here. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out away from the victory. And stepping up to the plate now, it's going to be Brandon McCray, the second baseman.
Bootleggers are down to their last out here, needing to retire this final batter and etch the win.
That one's up high. It's 1-0 on Brandon McCray. That one misses just a little bit inside, so it's 2-0. Scores to bunt, pulls back. That's in the dirt. It kicks away. Both runners will move up 90 feet. So 2 in scoring position, but 2 out. Wysong on the mound. 3-0 count on Brandon McCray at the plate. Coyotes lead 15-1 here, bottom of the 7th with 2 out. 3-0 pitch. That's up. It's going to load the bases. McCray takes his walk.
And some action down in the later inning of this one. In the Coyote bullpen, maybe just some insurance if Wysong is unable to get out of this pickle he's in here. 23 pitches and 2/3 inning with 1 needing to end the game.
That's in there for a strike.
Fantastic pitch to start him off on there.
That one buzzes the tower. It's a 1-1 now. Wysong 1 out away, working against Zach Edwards, trying to get the 15-1 victory for the Coyotes. 1-1 pitch. This one hitting the center field. Way deep, going back on it. That's going to be over the heads. It's going to get down. 1 run in. Here's 2. Here comes another. Edwards around second. He's going to be into third, sliding. That one's going to get away. He'll stay put at third.
So now a 15-4 ball game, as that is the 4th run to come across here.
(15-4) Coyotes, 2 outs here, bottom of the 7th inning. Cody Baylor stepping up to the plate. Pitch from Wysong, swing and a miss, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. This one hit towards first base. Just barely foul, 0-2.
28 pitches in this inning for Wysong. He has thrown 15 for strikes. Just a little over half of his pitches are strikes. After an impressive 101 pitch outing from Sia, 63 strikes.
0-2 pitch. This one hitting the center field. Hutchinson camps under it and makes the catch. The Coyotes win it big. 15-4 late rally from the Bootleggers. Wasn't quite enough. Coyotes win this one 15-4. The offense working in big ways, and Anthony Cias on the mound. First game in the PSCL, and he did not disappoint. 6 scoreless innings. Coyotes win 15-4. For Austin Stokes, I'm Zach Reynolds. Stay tuned for more PSCL baseball action coming up later today. We'll see you next time.
Holy cow.